Who was actually the worst president ever? Mobutu Sese Seko, president of Zaire, aka Democratic Republic of the Congo, by far is the worst president. After deposing and executing the former president Patrice Lumumba, he then went to turn the country to an insanely corrupt autocracy, gutting the natural wealth of the country as well as its institutions to enrich himself to the tune of up to $15 billion. The man had the country build him an airstrip in the middle of the jungle near a palatial estate, known as the Versailles of the jungle, so that he can charter a Concorde to take him to go shopping in Paris. There were uncountable human rights violations and massacres attributed to him during his rule. His support for the Hutu extremists after the Rwandan genocide directly led to the First and Second Congo Wars, which attributed to the deaths of some 6 million people. Yeah, American presidents don't come close to how terrible this guy was. Steve, senior high-class president, class of 1992. You ran on a platform of getting porno mags in the school library. It's been 30 years, Steve. There are still no porno mags in the school library. Assuming president just means leader of a country, not counting Hitler, easily Pol Pot, just supremely evil, and his actions go under the radar because it happened in country the West rarely thinks about. Pol Pot, the president of Maiwa. Robert Mugabe, probably. A pretty good rundown here. Sorts by controversial. ETA. I'm gonna stick to American presidents because that's where my strongest understanding of history is. But I'd go with James Buchanan. He was the guy before Lincoln while tensions between states were increasing rapidly, and instead of actually doing anything he just kinda let everything boil over. Ferdinand Marcos. Idi Amin. Ferdinand Marcos basically starved our nation, and the DANM people still elected his son to be the current president. Person facepalming light skin tone. And probs every single president in the PH. Gianni Infantino, president of FIFA. Idi Amin was a real nasty prick. He never really got his comeuppance either. John Tyler is rarely mentioned, but he gets my vote. I'm reading his biography right now. He is the only U.S. president who renounced his American citizenship after leaving office in order to join a nation making war on the United States. He literally committed treason after leaving office. I think a strong argument can be made for James Buchanan. He literally let the United States fall apart on his watch and took no action. By some accounts, he even shipped arms supplies south so the rebels could seize them. My college drama club president. Dude was in charge of a pizza party and he messed it up bad. We all ended up only getting one slice each. Let me tell you about Jacob Zuma. The president of my cricket club embezzled funds for the end-of-year trip for their gambling habit. The guy before O.J. Abraham Lincoln. James Buchanan. You can basically blame him for the Civil War. President of what? President of our local Hells Angels chapter? On second thought, the politicians are probably worse. Andrew Johnson. Torpedoed Reconstruction and firmly entrenched civil rights issue in a prebellum era. We are still fighting our way out of that.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.